Come on. It's the brothers chatter.
You know, Mr. fucking new back Danny over there has a fucking attitude today, don't
And
he?
I love it.
Bro got a new back.
He feels like a brand new man.
I do feel like a brand new
He
man.
don't look
now.
like a new man.
If anybody doesn't look like a man right now, it's
Actually,
me.
I do feel
Yeah,
I do feel
actually.
like a brand new man, and I do look like a brand new man because I'm now down 8 pounds, motherfucker. And Ashley even said, Danny, you look kind of slimmer.
You look like you have a little pep in your step. I will say you're sitting up straight.
Well, I'm trying to do that actually. No, honestly,
no, you really are. I didn't mean.
no, I'm trying to do that more.
Did you say cirrhosis? You mean sciatica?
No, sclerosis.
Sclerosis.
Like with the S in your
Oh,
back.
Scoliosis?
They call it sclerosis.
No, they don't. Nobody
Definitely
does.
sclerosis.
Maybe a dent
I've heard of
does.
cirrhosis.
Yeah, that's like liver. No, but if I had like hunch, it does start to get stiff. But I'm trying to sit up straight.
That's good. It's better for your back.
But it felt
anyway.
better. It felt
Hmm.
good today when Ashley was like, "You're kind of looking slim." Like anytime like I feel or look slimmer, you can always notice in my neck first.
Always a mindset.
I'm about to be 8 pounds slimmer when this fucking shit gets out of me.
I'll tell you what. After the first day, so surgery was what, Thursday, and by Friday I hadn't shit yet, and it was like Friday night, and I shit twice a day. But because they had me on the muscle relaxers plus the oxycodone, you know, that combines you up. And then, so they gave me Miralax and then this pill called Senna. So I took both. And Friday night, I dropped like a fucking rabbit turd. That was it.
That was it.
So I was getting scared. So Saturday rolls around and I take another dose of it, and it just all fucking. I mean, I'm back to shit normal now,
He was
but
constipated as a motherfucker.
I was. Dude, I'll tell you what though. Like, I'm surprised this shit isn't on like the black market. The stuff that they give you, like in the IV, before they take you into the operating room, it's like to just take the edge off to calm you down. I think it's called like Versed. That stuff is the greatest drug in the world. Like when you're just laying there, you feel like you're on fucking cloud 9 and the happiest that you could fucking be. That drug is amazing. Sorry.
He's out there fiending.
I'm sure you could probably
That's why
buy
I get it.
somewhere.
I get excited every time this is my 4th surgery, and I get excited every time I have surgery.
Just for that
Just
drug.
for that.
I mean, I guess.
I'm allergic to anesthesia, so I don't know what
Really?
the fuck they would use. Yeah. Apparently, it's like kind of rare.
Are you like what happens when you get it?
They did CPR on me last time.
Oh,
God damn.
When I
so
have,
you
like-
have a bad reaction. See,
like-
I don't
But
know.
it's fine when they put me under.
It's when you're
they go
waking
to,
up.
Yeah, it's when they go to like pull the tube out or whatever, or
Oh, pull the tube out.
whatever it is.
Well, yeah, I mean they do intubate you during
But-
surgery.
Mom said because I had my ankle surgery. And obviously, that was the first time I ever had anesthesia, so you don't know.
Yeah.
And like my brother's friend, his mom was like surgery room. He came out. She's like, "Hey, just so you know, there's some scratches on his face, and he may be sore in the chest and abdomen because she said
We had to
we
do
did have to do
CPR.
CPR for like 30 seconds."
Oh
What the
my
fuck?
God.
He's like, we couldn't get the like when we were taking the tube out, he started to crash, and the anesthesiologist wasn't in the room because like he went under fine. So we sent a nurse to go track him down, but we had to do compressions too. He got back.
Oh my God.
Now, here's my question: is anesthesia a medicine, or is that just the process of putting you under?
It's a gas that they use.
So, but
like,
but it's the actual stuff.
Yeah,
I guess
because
it
I
was
remember
the tube
them.
itself, though. That's what they said. Like, if you're going to have the reaction, it's when they're pulling it out.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's
Because I remember I remember all the way up to being wheeled into the operating room and then putting a mask over me, and they're like,
Yeah.
"All right, now I want you to count backwards from 10 out loud." And so I
never-
did,
I
and
didn't
I
make
never
it
made
to
it.
I'll say I don't. I
I
never
didn't
make
make
it.
it.
I never made it to 1.
I remember
so-
the bright lights. I remember saying 10, and then I woke
You're
up
fucking
and my
out.
face and chest hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. When I woke up, I looked at because it was the same nurse. It was a guy nurse, which I like having a woman nurse just because like I'm naked the whole time, and they make you like you have to go to the
Yeah.
bathroom before you leave. So you're like walking around,
With your ass hanging
inching
out.
your down shut in the back, walk into the bathroom. And I'd rather just.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
feel
I feel
better
really
with a female.
have to
vulnerable
do
right
that.
now.
Huh?
I didn't have to go to the bath. I guess because
Well, mine was
Since I had my ankle, they were like,
oh yeah,
we're not going to make it. Plus, mine was like 2010, so they probably had
yeah.
lesser
I've only been
standards.
put under for my wisdom teeth. Any oral surgery.
Yeah, I
Other
mean,
than
I
that,
woke
I've
up
never had to.
and I felt like I was never out. And I asked the nurse, I was like, "Is it over?" And he's like, "Yeah, you did great."
Really?
I'm like,
I was like,
"Man,
like 2 days.
groggy."
Yeah.
You just combined the word drowsy and groggy.
Yeah. Every time I woke up from anesthesia, I'd been fine. Like I wake up and like I'd make myself like try to come to like normal as I can be so I can get out of there faster.
Also had my surgery the day before Thanksgiving, I think. So I couldn't even go do Thanksgiving. My parents went to go to Thanksgiving. They're like, "We'll bring you back a plate." I'm like, "That's fucking cool."
Sucks.
Try that one. This is a new monster.
Viking berry.
It's Nordic berries and it tastes like a grape.
The taste isn't bad, but I'm not gonna lie. When I first put it up to my nose, cat pee.
See, I hate when people do that. That cucumber stuff that I make, Ashley was like, it
That's-
smells like cat pee.
It tastes fine, but it definitely smelled like cat pee
Right.
when I first put it up to my nose.
Do you get like a grape taste in
A
there?
little bit. Do you smell it?
God damn it, Tim. Smells like cat piss. Like girl cat piss. Not like tomcat.
I mean, it doesn't taste bad. I think I really couldn't get it because I'm drinking this. This is pretty strong.
Smells like cat piss.
I don't know, dude.
It don't smell like berry. It smells like processed cat piss.
Processed cat piss?
Now he's not gonna want it because all he's gonna think
I
about.
don't
is
like
cat
it
pee.
because it's too berry.
It's like
Give me one more taste.
it's like wine.
Yeah.
It gives like a dryness on the.
Definitely smells like cat piss.
Yeah.
It's like a dryness like taste. Like you know how your tongue gets kind of dry.
Yeah,
It's like wine.
If I didn't know it was coming out of that can and you poured that in a wine glass,
Yeah,
I would think
Yeah.
that was wine.
It's not my mouth dry.
I like that though.
Too berry.
A little bit.
It's definitely a berry taste, but it's like Nordic fruit or Nordic berries and Scandinavian fruit.
Like
I don't know what that would be.
piss
Might be.
What is on your necklace? It looks like the Lion King.
What's my zodiac sign?
Oh, Leo.
Leo.
That's a Leo necklace. Where did you get that?
Well, I got the pendant. Ashley got me this for Valentine's Day. I found the pendant because I've been wanting to wear like a necklace, like a chain,
Mhm.
but just like a small pendant. I didn't want it to be like overly big or anything, so I found a Leo one because I don't really believe in like zodiac and all that shit. But
You wouldn't
I
know that
do,
piece off the necklace.
But I do like the symbol of the Leo, and you know,
I mean, lions are badass.
Daniel in the Lion's Den. You know.
Just when you said it's my zodiac sign, I
Oh no, I don't
thought
really.
you were a gay ass bitch first.
No, I don't really believe in that stuff, but I am a proud Leo for what like Leos represent.
I definitely
And-
thought it was the Lion King because the way it's kind of paired up, it looks
Really?
like the when Simba's the little one singing.
Oh.
I just can't wait to be
Well,
king.
that ruins my fucking hand tattoo idea because now I don't want to get Danny's zodiac sign on my fucking hand.
You were gonna get a lion.
Yeah, it was about to be like a tribal design line now because you have to fit it in with the.
What's your
Still
zodiac
be
sign?
Yeah, what are you?
I was born April 20th. I think it's like an Aries.
So he's
I'd
what
say
mom
I'm
is.
pretty sure he's an
Well, I
Aries.
don't know because everything's
Aries.
changed now.
I don't go.
No,
Remember?
I think it's an Aries or a Taurus. I think it's an Aries. It might be a Taurus.
I'm a water
Oh
sign.
no, it's April 20th.
One of the fucking.
20.
Aquarius.
Me and Hitler had the same birthday.
You're a
so-
Taurus. That's a bull.
Oh, fuck.
Is that
That
based
would
off
be
the new or the old?
I don't know.
I'll get the bull on my back.
Ooh, that'd be nice. That'd be badass with the horn.
The horns. on
And
my
you like
back.
the Longhorns.
Yeah, now I can't do that. Now you ruined my other tattoo. Thanks, dude.
What?
I thought I had my hand figured out because now that I'm about to get all this money, instead
So
of
I think
saving
you
it, I'm-
used to be an Aries, but now you're a Taurus.
Ooh, I
Which
just got
is-
a good idea. We
What?
should do a Brothers Chatter tattoo.
no,
Like all three of us
No,
get a
no.
tattoo.
No.
It doesn't even have to be
No.
the Brothers Chatter logo,
No.
but it's just all three of us get a tattoo.
At the same time.
Sure.
Tim, girls do that. That's kind of gay for guys to be like tattoo
Yeah,
party.
guys really put more thought into it. Girls are the ones that go and get like their
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, but you
Sorry,
neither
Ashley,
you.
but like a tramp stamp on their hand or
There's
their
so
back.
many
or-
times where Alexis was supposed to be at the market, and then she goes to get like a walk-in tattoo. She comes back, she goes, "Look at my tattoo." I'm like, "Did you buy groceries?" Fuck.
But I mean, you and I have talked. Neither one of us have a tattoo. I wouldn't. I kind of want one. I just
I
don't
do
know what
too.
I would want.
I
That'd be a
already
good-
know what I want.
That'd be a good punishment.
Mine is a I have
No, that's
already have a
expensive.
already
I
have
would
a
say how
picture-
it's like just a little, like a small one.
You're
How
still
much
gonna
would
pay
that
like
be?
50, 60 bucks.
I would
I would-
shell out
I
50,
would
60
pay
bucks.
No.
I would pay money. You got a tramp stamp.
That's what I was going to suggest. A tramp stamp.
I'm not getting one, but I will pay money for you to.
And
get
no,
one.
I would only do it as like a punishment.
I'm not.
We got to get him to lose something.
I'm not spending money
I would
on a
spend.
tattoo I don't want.
I would. I would spend money for him to get a tramp stamp.
I already
I would
battle
spend
my
money.
travel
And it
design ideas every day of my life, so I'm not going to put another dumbass tattoo on
and
my
it
body.
has like we would get to pick it, right? Because it has to be a
I
butterfly.
mean, if we're not doing it, then no, I'm not doing it. I'm just saying, like, if we all agreed, I
No,
would do it
'cause
as a
I'm
punishment.
not agreeing for a punishment because we all know how I am with the punishment.
That's true.
I
Yeah.
lose everything.
Yeah, you do lose
So-
everything. No, but for him, it would have to be a butterfly, just like the typical tramp stamp.
Or slut.
I would say, I think the butterfly wouldn't bother me. You would have to put something like words
No,
like
what's the
slut or
dude? What's the
juicy, something like
Yeah,
that.
like back in like the 2000s, the girls that wore the sweatpants with like the word
It
on
was
the ass,
juicy.
was it juicy?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be awesome.
If we can actually get some comments on our videos for once, give us some ideas for.
Right. Stop pressing people. All right. We didn't even have an episode last week.
I know,
So
right?
Stop
I
pressing.
know
people.
Martin hit me up this morning saying, "What? No video?" I said, "No." Danny had surgery. He said, "Did he get his vagina fixed?" I said, "That's funny. That's what I said."
You guys are two of a kind. Let me tell you, it made sense.
So speaking of sexual body parts,
Now, where are we going with this?
well, I mean, the idea, you kind of came up with the idea where there's a cult going around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The Zizians.
Did you know that the leader of it too?
That's Soto?
Lazars or whatever. The long haired one.
Lazard, is it Lazardo or
Or
something,
something
like
like that.
oh, it was like something Soto or I don't know.
They he actually has tits and a dick.
that? It's and
Like an actual tits.
and is
They're
he
the best
one
of
of the
both
ones
worlds.
that was caught up here
yeah.
or Tiny Mountain, right?
Yeah. Up in Frostburg.
Okay, that's in Frostburg, all right?
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So these first two up here, are those the same person? The two up on the left? Or
I'm
yeah.
not sure.
I-
The one in the blonde haired
Second
for
one.
sure.
That's the second one. That's the leader.
Okay.
And then I think this one down here on the bottom left, isn't she like the one that killed her parents or
No.
grandparents?
None of the other people up here were the ones arrested up here.
No, the one he had real short
Yeah,
hair, like
yeah.
fat face.
But none of these, other than the leader, none of these other ones were the ones arrested.
Oh, I
okay.
thought she was down
No.
here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so I found a video. It's just kind of like a little bit of a news story, which kind of talks a little bit about some of these supposed murders.
Yeah, I don't know a ton about them except for they just go around murdering people for
No,
what? No reason?
they've been,
Turning to a
no,
new-
it's usually
And
people
the
who come
members of this
across them.
extremist
Not like they don't hunt people. Like they killed their old landlord,
Well, one of
the
them
one
killed their
person
like
kills
grandparents or parents.
Yeah.
I think the border patrol agent
Yeah.
came like in contact with them. So like everybody they murdered, it wasn't like they were just like walking down the street. They're like, oh shit, oh, ah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I think this talks a little
Yeah.
bit about that.
Turning to a new story this hour, a radical extremist group connected to the death of a U.S. Border Patrol agent. And now more details are coming out about this group, including their ties to at least 4 murders. A January
Six,
traffic
bitch.
stop in Vermont near the Canadian border left Border Patrol agent
Poor
David
guy.
Mallon dead, and launched a cross-country investigation that led to an FBI search of a property outside of
What?
Chapel Hill, North
so funny?
Carolina, connected with these
What's
6
so funny?
Did you
I
laugh
just
at?
started thinking. I was like, imagine dying to the trans cult.
Damn.
Damn, that is fun.
No wonder
Like,
all the Canadians are fleeing over the border. This guy can't even stop them. Right, nah, my bad.
Oh my
That's my fault.
God.
That's my fault.
That's
That's my, no, that's my
I
fault.
mean,
That's my
you have a point though.
That's my fault.
people who officials believe are part of a group called the Zizians. Officials say they are
Zizians.
linked to murders in Vermont, in Pennsylvania, and California. Neighbors in North Carolina say the group dressed in long black trench coats and frequently walked into the woods at night.
So
The
they're
group's
golf at the
leader,
mall.
Jack
Yeah.
Lasoda, known as Ziz,
Lasoda.
faked her own death in 2022, only
Is-
to reappear and then evade law enforcement. She remains on the run tonight.
Gee,
We do
I
want to
like
bring in
So she
Newsnation
wasn't
national
caught.
security contributor
yes.
and former
Oh, this is
FBI and
old,
CIA
yeah.
This
special
isn't that
agent
old. This is
Tracy
from 4
Walder.
days ago.
No, they were. He's here. He got caught.
She got caught.
Oh,
Tracy, thanks for joining us on this.
Thank you for having me, Natasha.
And Tracy, officials say this group met online. They shared similar views from radical veganism to anarchist beliefs.
Ziz is on
What
the
are
right.
you
So
tracking
Ziz is
about
their
this
pronoun.
group? Does this appear to be a cult
No,
in your
that's
opinion?
the name
And
of
what does
that
it tell you?
person. That's what
It's
they
his
named
nickname.
themselves.
Well,
Yeah,
that's,
nickname.
That's why they're called the
Ziz.
Zizian.
Ah, okay. I just thought that was like the
Yeah, because he's
Zay.
the leader.
This-
I just
think
thought it was
this
like the
might have got-
Zazer pronoun.
This might have got posted a couple days, but this is older because
Okay, so
they
this,
haven't been seen since 2023.
Yeah.
okay, got
Like the people that got arrested up here, they haven't been seen since 2023.
Okay,
So
that's because they were hiding in Frostburg.
I think they just got
If
here.
the members were willing to kill for the group leader.
You know, it doesn't necessarily appear to be a cult, rather a domestic terrorism group, quite frankly, because they share sort of that political ideology in some of the goals that they have.
So what?
As you mentioned before.
So what? I mean, they're saying so it's not so much a cult, but more a domestic. What the fuck is?
Yeah,
the
what's the
difference?
difference?
I think it's a cult because they literally recruit vegan, trans,
people.
vegan, trans, and you have to be slightly autistic.
Really?
They look for. I swear to God, they look for slightly autistic people.
Well, I guess
Because
in this
of-
day, it's not hard to
But
find,
that,
even
to
on the
me-
spectrum.
but to me, that's a cult because like you're like if you're slightly autistic,
Well, what if
you
someone
have
wants
a-
to join them and they're like extremely smart but
That's-
not autistic? Then
I
that's
can't.
like that's
Well,
like what do you call it? Like now you're being prejudiced.
well, that's
Yeah.
what my brother said. He's
That's
like, what happens if
discriminating.
like you're trans but like you're fully autistic? Are they not good enough? Or?
Yeah, like what's the like what is your
I guess it's on the
definition of a
spectrum.
cult?
So like,
And what is your definition of a domestic terrorist?
if you have slight autism or something like that, you're probably more isolated.
yeah.
'Cause, you don't.
So
like,
basically
going out.
outcast.
Yeah, so pretty
Pretty
much like
much.
people who are looking for something, which to me is a cult. I mean,
I
that's
guess
how
a
most
cult.
cults
A
are
cult
built.
is like they have a shared belief. A domestic terrorist group is someone who's like looking to like push some sort of ideology. Well, I guess that's really the same.
Yeah,
fucking
same thing.
Yeah, because I was gonna say because cults push ideologies too, don't
Yeah.
they? Like the Manson thing was
Yeah.
like he acted like
Drink the Kool-Aid.
he acted like he was like the prophet. you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
For it sprang
She's a white
from
bitch, that's-
rationalism, which is actually a very mundane belief. However, they really radicalized that and became, I guess we could say, anarchists. And in terms of why they were allegedly attempting some of these murders and going through with some of them was because they didn't believe that a lot of the rules of society
He
applied to them.
got shot
And so a
'cause he's
lot
too
of this,
busy
in my
taking
opinion,
selfies.
has all the kind of
So it is
hallmarks
Vermont,
of a
too.
domestic terrorist
I mean,
group
it might as
rather
well
than a
be
cult.
Canada.
Yeah.
And the members of this extremist group are all highly educated
Where's his
computer
family, though?
scientists. We know the
All right.
leader even has a
will say
connection
that-
to
that other news
NASA.
anchor, she's
Is any
pretty
of
hot.
that surprising to you?
Oh, the leader is
Yes and no. I think we
so they're
all
very,
have stereotypes, right? Of who
This
like scientists.
this guy,
He's connected to
they said,
NASA.
they said that he's like extremely smart, but in other interviews he's given, like I guess when all this first started, he said he believes that they can be two people, not just like a trend, but like his brain can be a girl and at the same time be a chemical engineer, and he believes that you can focus sides of your brain to be whatever you want to be. Like he is,
or just schizophrenia.
You know what the worst
no,
part
he's
is?
extremely smart.
This
That's
really
for
fits in
sure.
with the topic I've been trying to do for the last 2 or 3 weeks.
What?
The
Oh.
other one. I didn't want to tell you guys what it was because I wanted kind of your initial reaction, but it definitely is starting to fit in with
who
it.
joins these groups, but obviously those stereotypes have sort of been broken a lot by society and what we have seen. And so, yes, you are correct. The I guess founder of this group, she was an intern for NASA at Google and some other groups.
NASA
Many of
and
them have
Google.
computer science degrees. And so the education level isn't necessarily surprising, but they've sort of wrapped in this anti-AI
Why does that picture look like he's
ideology
dead?
into it, which is
Him
also
faking his
new
death.
for
okay.
these types of groups.
It is interesting. And what do you make of the Zizian leader being connected with so many deaths at this point? Is there anything that's standing out to you? And I know you've also said that you think law enforcement will have a very difficult time finding this Zizian leader. Tell me why.
I think there's a
MSP got
couple
him, baby.
facets to that. I think the first,
Right.
you mentioned that she had faked her own death back in 2022. When
Just
you
a Drake
read
joint.
about that faking of her own death, her mom was essentially in on this, if you will, wrote an obituary. She was with her sister when this disappearance occurred. So in my opinion, there's sort of family buy-in, if you will, towards this situation. Obviously, that hasn't been confirmed. It's just what it appears. Also, with the understanding that they have of computer science and technology, I am worried that they will be one step ahead of local and federal law enforcement
Let's figure
when
out.
it comes to technology, which is how so many people these days are.
How
on.
smart can they be?
Also, when she was arrested
The
back in, I
MSP
believe,
guy.
2023,
MSP
she
didn't
knew not to
technically
open her
get 'em.
eyes.
They were staying. They had like 2 U-Haul type things, and they were parked on some dude's property up on Pawnee Mountain. You know, any mountains around here,
Fuck
people
yeah.
just don't fuck around.
Yeah.
So he was
Yeah.
like walked up to him and was like,
Get
"Hey,
the
you
fuck off
guys
my
can't
property.
be here." And luckily, he was maybe a little nicer about it, and they probably would have shot him. But
Yeah, that's true.
they said, "Hey man, can we just like stay on your land like for like a month? We'll pay." And he's like, "Oh, that seems weird." So he
Yeah.
called the police, and when MSP got there, they're like, "Oh, hey, motherfuckers!"
We're looking for you
Damn.
guys.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, the guy probably had no idea who they were,
No,
and that's same with
That's-
me. Like, I
never
would have
heard
had
of
no idea, so I would have been like, "No, get the fuck going," and I probably would have gotten shot. But really, what you should do is like, "Yeah, you can stay. That's not a problem." Just and then you walk inside and call the.
I
fucking
think he
cops.
probably said that.
Yeah,
But
well, he's
it's like-
smarter than I was. I
but
would've
that's
been
what I'm
like, "Get the
saying,
fuck
like,
out."
luckily this was a small town. He's like, you figure there's probably like places in Arizona all the time. Like they're like, yeah, you go camp out in the desert on my
Yeah.
property. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. But like up here, being a small area, people are like, yeah, because I mean, if they were black, he probably would have shot him. But luckily,
Yeah,
they're like white people because like he didn't kill him. But
Very bad.
that is pretty.
In front of the police booking camera and not to speak at all. So this is someone who, in my opinion, knows how to really circumvent the law.
That's fascinating. Tell me about that
Not
photo we
good
see
enough.
with her eyes shut. Why did she, what was she trying to accomplish by not opening her eyes during that booking photo?
That was
In
a
my
booking
opinion,
photo.
again, this
Oh.
is just my opinion, Natasha. I believe that she is interested in sort of this optical nerve technology, right? Being able to scan people's eyes and obtain their identities. Obviously, eye is a very difficult thing to fake and get rid of. So that would be something that could identify her.
That's fascinating. And the murder occurred almost
Really?
a month ago. What do you make of the FBI and law
You
enforcement?
had to
keeping a
have some sort of
relatively tight lid on
information
this?
to
Do you
know that.
agree
I mean, because just a
Yeah.
closed eye photo, like, what made you ask that question?
Yeah.
with that move?
Yes and no. Maybe there is some technological way that they are trying to locate her, but I am surprised that we really haven't heard about this
Yeah.
for the past month, because I would think if
Yeah.
you are in sort of this nationwide search, if you will, you
Fishing
are really
stop
all
misgendering.
eyes on this individual.
Tracy Walder, appreciate it as always. Thank you so much for your time.
But
Thank you,
so
Natasha.
with her being locked up, or him being locked up now, so does someone else take over the reins as leader? Because you know
Probably.
there's a bunch
I
of them
think-
still on the run.
well, they were arrested Sunday evening, and it didn't get put out till like Monday. So I'm wondering if that's why they waited to be like, hey, let's see if people might start coming to look. But like everybody at that spot was arrested, so they don't know how many's technically in the fucking vault. But
yeah, because
there's
you
no
said there was
number.
2 U-Hauls, right? So how many of them were there? That
3.
Yeah, I only saw the 3.
It was only the 3 that got
cops.
arrested. That's why,
Okay.
because anybody in connection with it would have probably been arrested, or they could have arrested those 3 because they were wanted in connections to the murders. Maybe other cult members are kind of like break the fucking spell, but because I think when Manson got arrested, not all his leaders Like, not all his followers were arrested. It was like the main couple who were committing the murders,
Oh, okay.
and then they were like trying to interrogate others to like get them to pretty much admit. Because I'm pretty sure evidence is pretty stacked on them on the murders. Like, it's pretty.
Fuck
They
yeah.
got them on. Other than the killing of the parents, they're not. That person was wanted in connection, but there's no like proof. I think they were gonna
So there's a chance that they could get out on bond, maybe.
not here.
Oh,
Or
okay.
they got to go. Pretty much all three that were arrested here are getting shipped to states that are hunting
Oh,
them.
okay.
I'm pretty sure the person who shot the border patrol agent was arrested in Vermont already.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I think they were fleeing up here too, because I think
Just trying to get out of.
yeah,
like,
they're trying to
the
like
main
just
areas.
find places to go because people were
It's like,
wondering.
what the
They're
fuck
like,
is
why?
in Vermont?
Well, that's what that NBC
Nothing. Be a good
Washington or
place to hide.
something. Like the reporter was like, "Why Western Maryland though?" And like people don't realize, like,
Yeah.
fucking Mountain, you can hide up here.
Fuck
Mhm.
yeah, you can anywhere. I mean, if I wanted to hide like Western Maryland,
There's so many places to hide.
Yeah.
Just stay out of a big city.
Fucking Montana.
Yeah, but see, people think that, but there's like ranchers and shit out there. Like
Yeah.
they know that you ain't supposed to be here.
So, like, West Virginia would definitely be a place
Yeah.
to go. Western Maryland, for sure. But that's probably why they were in Pennsylvania, because Southern Pennsylvania.
Ladies, the one guy's parents live there. That's
Oh,
why.
okay.
So, I mean, obviously we don't know how many there are in this group. But we know the leader Ziz, right? You know, what do you think some of their other names are? If we had to give them a nickname,
That's definitely a Tasha at the bottom.
Tasha, the pink hair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that definitely looks like a Tasha, but like a nickname.
The right is definitely Zakaya.
Right here.
No, stop.
Zakaya.
Sorcerer. The sorcerer. He's the fucking
Sorcerer.
sorcerer. Fucking
This one looks
nerd.
just like devilish. Looks like scars on the face.
Yeah.
That looks like a Zane.
Yeah,
Zane.
Zane the Pimple.
Yeah.
Okay. This one, I'm gonna call this one Margarine.
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 Okay.
The one on the right definitely looks like a Brian.
Ryan?
A
I was
Cassie.
thinking like Jeremiah.
Cassie. Yeah.
They're not. But see, listen, you're going girl mode. They're not. They're still by their actual names. They
Yeah.
don't change their names.
Oh, they didn't. Well,
No.
Ziz changed their name.
But that's his nickname. That's why they called it the Zizian.
Well, I was going with nicknames. That's why I said Margarine.
They don't like that. I don't think they have that.
I
When they-
wanted us
when
to
they-
give them a nickname.
Well, it's kind of hard because, like, honestly, some of them might be the same dude.
The one on the top left looks like a Lucas.
Well, like he kind of looks like the guy.
The second one.
They definitely look a little bit alike.
And then the one on the bottom, like the next
The
to the
ears
pink
are
hair girl,
different.
they kind of look like that could be his. Like before I went crazy.
Oh,
Tits.
it could be. It could be.
So the bottom left, that's not really a girl.
No, it might be. I
I think the pink hair throws it off.
don't think. I think these pictures might be kind of fake. Then. I don't think. Well, no, because they can take girls because they could say they're trans man. I think it's no bias as long as they're just trans.
I don't
The bottom
discriminate.
left definitely looks like a girl.
It
Yeah.
definitely does, but the pink hair could throw it off because if I can
Yeah.
like put a brown hair, I kind of see like, okay, you used to be a dude.
But like,
Yeah.
look, some of
I
the
thought it.
surgery, some of this surgery that they've done, like
Well, hold that thought.
you
We're gonna
can't
get
tell.
there.
Like you can't tell because I've seen some of the pictures of
Hold.
girls.
Well, let's just go ahead and
I
Well,
would
no,
have
no, because I want to
never-
add one more thing to this.
I would have
say,
never
hold that thought.
thought.
We're gonna go there.
Oh, okay.
I just want to make it known that I'm going to say this first. I don't think all trans people are bad. I don't believe in anything just because not all Germans were fucking bad. You know, sure, some of them wanted to kill Jews, but on the left,
the Nazis.
I'm tired of being told that I'm a fucking white supremacist fucking piece of shit because I support Trump
Mhm.
and all Republicans are white supremacist pieces of shit. Well, trans people and leftists, what do you have to say about this? Because there's a literal trans murdering cult. So are all trans people fucking murderers in a cult?
I wonder if they like. So you have to be also a vegan too, right? So you
Yeah.
can't be a trans who eats meat,
Yeah.
Or
and you also
eggs,
have to be
or
on
milk.
on the spectrum.
But let's see, that's what, like, if this was roles reverse, and
Yes.
a Republican, like, you know, all Republicans now are rioting white pieces of shit.
Yeah.
So that means all trans are.
All trans are bad.
Yeah.
If we're using the same ideology as the
Yeah.
left,
Facts.
which is bullshit.
So, I mean, it's kind of in the past now because I mean the leader's been caught. But let's say you needed to infiltrate this cult to try to.
Well, it wouldn't work for me because I
Kinda
don't have
dismantle
hair.
them.
So.
No, you're good. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
did
you
you see
could
the
get
one
it,
dude
bro.
picture?
Oh yeah,
He looks like a fucking guy.
Yeah.
I could literally just
You
say,
could get
"Yeah, I'm
him, bro.
trans."
So I got a couple like
I couldn't
questions
stop
like.
eating meat though.
So let's say you're trying to infiltrate, so you can like kind of really get to the core of what this cult's about. And so let's say you got initiated. What do you think their initiation ritual would be like?
Probably killing her, like something.
You
Cutting their
think?
dick off?
Because
I
they
don't
don't
know.
really
They're
kill. Like that
extremely-
doesn't.
Well, they've been connected to for sure for 6 murders, but there's like
But
hundreds of other ones that
but
they
like
might.
but like you said, they don't just go down the street and let's kill that person for no reason.
Yeah, but I'm sure at some point somebody probably like throughout a day, I guarantee you somebody at least made one comment or looked at like the guy with tits and a dick wrong, and that's a hit list right there.
I
Man,
feel like if
true.
they're like veganism or whatever, like they have to like kill a meat eater or something like that, like a meat eating Republican
Oh.
or something like that.
Meat eating Republican.
I don't know, they might
That
not
is
have.
extremely or a
They
Harvard
have to have initiation.
a,
ritual.
a, a Harvard
See, I don't know.
graduate because they're not autistic.
I'm-
So you go the opposite.
I'm
like
gonna
a
say they
Harvard,
probably don't. You probably just got to be smart and autistic.
Yeah,
And trans and vegan.
Yeah, because like
and that
don't know.
scientist.
he's not like. I guess that might be why. Like maybe now I'm seeing why it's like domestic terrorism and something. Because like I will say like yeah, fuck this guy, but like he apparently seems really fucking brilliant. You don't just work at NASA as like a
Yeah,
internship if you're not fucking somewhat smart. So
So if they were
Google
like,
NASA,
let's say
yeah.
that they were having active recruitment, and they had a brochure, what do you think their tagline would be?
do you love to stay inside and play RuneScape all day?
didn't you used to play RuneScape?
Yeah, but like as the kid like that's supposed to play it, not
I don't know if RuneScape is the one I would go for.
Do you like to sit inside and play RuneScape all
I would say like Dungeons and Dragons.
that's a lot of people still play that.
That's
now.
true.
Like a lot of normal people. I'm telling you, I've never seen people like when I've seen them like face to face. I'm like, that's a gym, bro. And then like they're like, yeah, I'm probably gonna go play Dungeons and Dragons. This
You know-
week. I was like, there ain't no
You
fucking
know who
way.
I could see playing Dungeons and Dragons? Think about it. Someone we used to work with.
I was gonna say Paul.
No, someone
Paul.
we used to work. No, Paul. Paul isn't. No,
I
Paul's
guarantee
not
you.
smart
I
enough.
guarantee you. If we told Paul we're gonna go play Dungeons and Dragons tonight, he'd be like,
No.
all right, dude, I'm
But-
coming.
Who's somebody that you would think? Someone we used to work with.
Ghost.
Bender.
Yeah, Fender, but
I guarantee you he
yeah,
could
no,
get
I
into
think he
Dungeons
actually
and
said he's
Dragons.
played it before, though, didn't he?
That doesn't surprise
I would
me.
try it, but there's a lot
No,
to
it's-
it.
There is a lot. Well,
It's-
I mean, because I grew up playing RPG games.
It
It's
is
kind of
like-
like that, but there's
Actually,
a
you
lot
know
to
what?
it.
I'm not gonna make fun of it because it isn't like a highly like nuts fucking fantasy.
oh yeah, and
game.
you have to have
and you
some
build your
type.
character.
Yeah, and you
It's
have to have
nuts.
some type of like 'cause, like don't you have to like role play kind of too?
Yeah.
Because what is it, the Dungeon Master? What they're
Yeah,
called?
the Dungeon Master
You have to
kinda
come up
leads
with
the
like a
campaign.
story or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like every
campaign.
time is like a whole different thing, and so like you just use your character, which I don't know how you level up your character. I
I
guess you
don't
have to
either.
keep track of your own character, and,
Yeah.
and everyone just kind of trusts that it's legit.
Yeah,
'Cause you get so
Yeah.
much experience points, everything like you're leveling yourself up, and I guess it's just the honor system.
Yeah,
So I'd
and
be
there's a
walking
whole
in like I'm a
book to
level
it, like-
100 ninja warlock.
yeah, yeah. Like I think there's like rules to it. Like you can only like this many experience points gets you to this level.
I'm just saying I could make
Yeah,
up the
too
fact
much
that I've
for
been.
me.
I've been
Yeah,
saying I can
it's-
make up that I've been playing for like 12 years, and this is what I have. There's definitely got to be an honor system,
Yeah.
or have to kind of know what you're talking about, or people would know your.
I could see Lil Smith.
We're
playing
gonna
it,
take
too.
that one out because like I used to get high and fucking play Yu-Gi-Oh, and I was like 21,
I
22.
mean, we used to play Pokemon.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Nothing's like getting high as fuck and then playing Yu-Gi-Oh. For some reason, I was like the Blue Eyes Dragon. I was like hyped. I was so fucking high.
Did you
No,
really get
like-
into it?
Yeah, like
Oh,
five
Blue-Eyes
or
Dragon?
six of us, dude. If it like on a Wednesday or Tuesday night, we'd just be chilling at the house. Like, it was more like a night, like weeknight thing, not like, but like literally, like we ate this fuck and we're just fucking dueling in the kitchen. We're just like,
Playing the card game.
yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh.
I was surprised at how much fun the Pokemon
Yeah,
card game
it's
was, but
actually not
most people
bad.
don't even play that because like Any kids like
collect.
even our age or younger, they just collect the
Yeah,
game.
Yeah,
now
the
they
cards.
just collect.
Well, I
yeah.
mean, I love where cards are at now. Like between baseball, football,
they've always been big though.
Pokemon, but like just like since COVID, cards have like skyrocketed in price. Like I love watching.
And that's Trump's fault.
It is.
No, I mean like value. It's skyrocketed in value, which is good.
If you were to run your own cult, like you start your own cult,
You
what
gotta be
is
fat?
okay? So
Yeah.
that would be some things you got to be
Yeah.
over.
Well, if we start our own cult, me and him would be the ones that started.
okay.
And then, yeah,
Gotta be
because I'm not going to
fat.
start it by myself.
And what would be some of your beliefs?
There are no beliefs. We just
Well, initiation is you have to put down 20 poor tacos
or you gotta eat 2 large DH's cheesesteak subs without throwing up.
or 3 large Subway subs.
Yeah, and cookies.
And
Yeah.
cookies.
Don't fucking take away from my
I'm
accomplishment.
not. I'm saying it's impressive.
All right. And so, would there be any rules that you would definitely enforce? Like, there's just certain
Can't.
like have to.
You can't go to the gym.
Okay.
All your
Yeah.
like exercise has to be just from daily activities.
Okay. Just normal thermal
Yeah.
burn.
You have to play video games.
Okay.
And you have to show up to our monthly meetings on a Monday night.
Or Friday at 4.
Yeah. And
Okay.
sometimes and
Good plug.
once or twice a year, if food prices go up, pending food price costs,
Yeah.
we sacrifice a skinny person.
You sacrifice
Like
a
we'll
skinny
slit their
person.
throat. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Just to like dance to like the market gods of
Yeah,
Bringing
and like
prices
we
down.
we base skinny person off of like your weight. So it's like I would say 200 is the cutoff.
I say, wait a
So-
minute. Am I getting killed?
oh you're
Well, don't
probably
drop
dead.
below 200 and you won't have to
I've
find out.
never been above 200.
Oh well you're dead.
You are definitely 200 pounds.
I've never been above 200. The close I was at was 195.
What are you at right now?
I haven't weighed myself, but probably about 185.
You're
Between
fucking
185
lying.
and 190.
When I was 191, I was bigger than what you are.
But you got a fat head.
You do have a fat head.
I didn't have a fat
No
head
offense.
then.
You carry your weight everywhere, Danny. I don't.
Damn. No, usually most of my weight is right here. Midsection.
I know what you were trying to say, but
Yeah,
that was
this-
fucked up.
I didn't mean it like that. But this is the only place I'm got some fat.
You do have that like grandpa belly.
You
I
do.
can't get rid of it. I'm not. I don't have a lot of weight anywhere.
Wear them waist trainers.
Yeah.
I have to.
It just,
No, because I need.
So anyway, so I'm
opposite
dead. So
again.
I can't even join.
no,
Oh,
you're.
I'm
getting
I'll spit on
sacrificed.
you.
Yeah, you're definitely getting.
Spit on me.
Yeah, if you even approach us like that,
Yeah.
Damn. Would you guys have a uniform? Like, did,
No.
oh, that's
Fuck no.
gay.
Oh, sweats and tea. Sweats and tea,
Yeah,
or
champion.
a long sleeve.
so you guys would be
like
like,
a crew
after-
neck.
At our monthly meetings, you got to wear champion apparel though.
Yeah, champion apparel or Under Armour because I fuck with Under Armour too.
It just has to be
But
some
like
fat
we
guy
don't
stuff.
fucking wear jeans around here because the belts because you have to have a belt
Hey, wait,
and
time
belts dig into our
I have
bellies.
to wear jeans for work, so
Well, that's fine. I mean,
Okay.
if it's for work, you
work
have to.
uniform?
okay.
Yeah, work uniform
Yeah,
is fine.
okay.
But like the belt, like when you're sitting, the belt digs into your belly. And
Yeah,
you're fat,
my,
so
under my belly right now is a mess.
yeah, so
It's
that's
fucking so raw.
we only wear sweats and like mainly champion.
Drink energy drinks.
Yes,
For a
that
lot.
is a
Vape.
must. You
Vape
have
off
to.
of a geek bar. Such a weird fucking name.
Well,
Right.
Sounds
coming
like-
from the guy who's dead right now.
Yeah, sounds like jealousy to me.
I know. I wish you guys didn't leave me out. Okay, so let's finish this up then. What would the name of your cult be? Captain.
the Gargantuans.
Trans for fats.
yeah, that's a good one.
Said before.
What?
Remember? You said that when we were
That was a while ago. I
that was a
forgot
long
about
time
that.
ago
Trans
because
for fat.
it was whenever I was like
You
I was-
identified as a
Oh.
skinny person.
yeah you were like I'm trans for fats.
I don't even remember that.
I remember.
It's a
I
TikTok.
think we have a TikTok for
Fuck
it.
my memory so bad.
It's when we were still virtual. I
Oh,
think.
there we go. There, that's
Trans
it.
for fats.
Dance for fats. But you guys are identifying as fat people, though. That doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see myself as fat. Like, yeah, I'm fat, but like,
For my
I'm
height, I
not.
do see myself as fat.
no, we still get up and
I'm-
move every day.
I mean
and
that's true.
Well, you do.
I do get up and
Yes.
move every. I fucking
Smart.
work more than you do.
Oh, fucking shit.
Well,
Damn,
I'm
you sit
talking
on a
about
desk.
Spark.
I don't sit.
You- I'm sorry, you stand at a desk. Like, that's any better.
And then I move around. I did 15,000 steps every
Stop,
day
dude.
this week.
Blank does all the fucking work.
Have you
Stop.
sweated at work?
Yeah, we were doing restraint training this week, so
Oh, okay.
Why
What?
would you sweat during restraint training?
because I got to
didn't even-
demonstrate.
I didn't even sweat during
But,
restraint training.
okay, you're going
Yeah, actually,
up
I
and
don't
down.
think
We're
I
teaching
actually
these
got
moves for
sweaty.
the first time. I had to keep doing it.
Oh.
Actually, I was gonna say I never even got sweaty at restraint training.
Maybe
That's
if you were-
also because when Tim wasn't looking, I never did it.
Maybe if you were good at it, you wouldn't struggle.
I always made sure I went to the person who was like training that I knew wouldn't make me do the restraints and just gave me fucking random circles. By the way, you need to flip your training department. It's actually probably good you did because a lot of your fucking adjunct trainers
Yeah.
never made me do the training
Most-
while your
no.
back was turned.
Most of them are gone now. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. But there's certain people who never came to me when we would do test out. Like I'd be wide open and they're all down there lined
Yeah,
up.
you know why,
The
right?
adjunct instructors.
Well, there's a reason why.
He's gonna make us do it.
I would always, because I'm not going to give out names, but they would always be like, pick a couple you want to demonstrate. So I did.
Yeah.
I did the wrist locks.
Yeah.
Then I was like,
Damn, I did not know all that shit.
just
Who the fuck did all that?
I'm not
No
fucking.
names.
They're not there anymore. They
We
probably
don't
don't
give
work
a
for us
fuck.
anymore.
We don't know
No,
if
there's
they're there
still
anymore.
that person still works. I'm not snitching.
I'm not snitching either.
It ain't blank though. It ain't
I was just saying,
blank.
watch
It
it
ain't
one of them be
No,
Mike.
it's
Nah,
not
blank. Blank was a bitch about it. Blank actually made me do that shit in the
I feel
gym
like
by
him, Mike,
myself.
would.
Fuck him.
And by yourself.
Well, not by my, but like literally, like I think because I missed the CPM training or
Oh.
something. So I was in the gym with I think Harbison. I had to do it on Harbison, and Blank's like point for point. Like I was sweating this time. I was like, Blank, you're a fat bitch. Fuck you.
That's funny.
'Cause we were also trying to get out early. He's like, well, we're told like we're supposed to like keep you guys here for I can't let you out at like noon. I'm like, bro, nobody's gonna tell on you. Let's
Yeah.
come on, dude. Let me go home.
Oh, was that like during COVID when you guys
Yeah.
were doing it at a
Yeah.
camp? Okay. Oh yeah, dude, I'm not surprised at all. During COVID,
Oh,
especially,
Blank-
I know training wasn't really.
Blank
going.
really worked his
I
ass
know
off
Blank
to keep you there
was.
for a while.
He
I know Blank was, but a lot of the other.
But I loved
ones-
Harbison because I got done by noon. I was home by
He
1.
definitely just name dropped.
Well, that one I
No.
fought with Harb. Though.
Listen.
Harb would admit it. He don't
What
give
was the one training that we did up in CRD where all we did was watch
Hey,
Yeah, you told me about that one.
videos on YouTube the whole time?
was that the training I did?
No, training you did.
Remember, he was helping train PBIS.
Yeah,
at the
when
very beginning.
Hershberger got sexual harassment. And
No,
I got dumped
This
on
was
me.
the same person
I was there with
Oh.
you. Or no, that last day
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
with Harbison.
No,
We just
yeah.
watched.
Watched you in winter or whatever. his
Yeah,
name
and
was.
you know how much help he fucking was? None.
The
We
last
just
day I
watched
wasn't
fucking YouTube videos. Well, I mean, it was like YouTube videos of like other detention centers, but
Mhm.
that's what we did was
Yeah, and of course,
for like 2 hours.
you missed the last day, and then Hershberger's not there.
Yeah.
And then Odell comes down. She's like, "Hey, so Hershberger's not going to be here today." She was like, "Can't go into detail yet." She's like, "I'll let you know when I can tell you." She's like, "But it's just going to be you and Winters today." And Winters is running a little behind, which I knew. I was like, "Oh, well, he was out drinking last night."
Uh-huh.
So, and then of course that was like the day Shercliffe was in there. Then I had
Mhm.
Eamon in the class. I'm like, this is fucking great.
Yeah, that whole rollout.
Oh, you had
was-
Eamon?
Yeah,
Oh,
Eamon was
wow.
in my last class. And of course, Winters came in smelling like a fucking bar. So I was like, what were
But
you
she-
doing, bud?
But you know what's crazy? Like she hated everybody, but she loved Winters.
It was like, for some reason, she really liked me, but always yelled at me.
Yeah, me and her didn't really get along because we got into it a lot.
Yeah,
Me and her
I
got
broke her
into it.
fucking school door. And
Yeah, I
she still
remember
liked
that.
me.
So I wanted to look into the science of
Yeah, we get so
transgenderism
off
because
topic.
well,
I
no,
know.
it's good. Because you know transgenderism is real.
Yeah, if you're mentally sick.
I
Oh,
quit,
but
I
the-
quit this podcast.
Anyway, the reason I bring this up is because I was looking that there are other cultures that do. I don't want to say celebrate transgenderism, but recognize
Canadians.
Oh,
transgenderism.
yeah, definitely Canadians.
South Asians. They're called.
Wait, do they really?
Hijras.
Time out. This isn't fake, right?
No, this is real.
Okay.
Wait, in India,
I don't
they
trust
really
you.
allow that? Oh, I guess
That's
that makes
surprising. India? I thought they were pretty strict on
sense. That's
shit.
what I thought.
You sure
Well,
it's
you
Indian?
none of them
South,
can be.
it said South Asia, so I mean, and that
Oh.
looks Indian to me. That's
Yeah,
South
well,
Asia.
you know,
Yeah, they
any
got
of the
them dots.
Muslim countries are not going for
I
none
don't
of
think
that
Indians
shit.
are Muslim though.
No, they're Hindu.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying like, Muslims aren't.
Yeah.
No, they're Hijras. Hijras. I don't know that. Hijras.
That looks more like drag to me though.
Yeah,
It definitely does look like drag. I would agree with
I
that.
think
like,
trans and
do the
drag
other
are
ones
two
that
different.
celebrate it actually go through like the procedures and shit?
I don't think so. I think they just kind of recognize it as someone.
So it's just drag.
It's like drag's not bad though. Like I fuck with the drag people.
As long as they
Mhm.
stay away from the kids.
Drags don't
They-
do that.
No, some of them do.
Drags were not. It was the trans.
I know, but some
Drags
of the
were not
drags
the-
were doing it
they were doing
a couple years ago.
like drag shows for kids and whatnot.
drag shows
I
for
remember
kids. It
seeing
was
Oh, yeah,
during
but that-
parades and shit.
That was
And
stupid
they-
for people to let that happen.
Agree.
Yeah,
But,
I
like,
agree.
Drags don't bother.
Oh
me.
yeah, because they were doing it in school, like in a school parade.
Yeah, that was dumb for the school to do.
Now this one I've heard of. The indigenous is called Two Spirit. Have you heard that one?
There's
Yeah,
no way.
That's
are
actually
Native
on the
Americans-
LGBTQ.
Yeah, we used to talk about it in pre-training.
There's
Yeah.
no way.
It's because they believe. But see, I don't. I think the Two Spirit. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I actually just saw a video and I hope I was right. Was the Two Spirit is like you just wake up every day and you're pretty much everything on the table.
That
right?
yeah, and that goes back to the idea of those Vizians or whatever. Is I think like some of these cultures almost think like this is the new evolution. That this is like that kind of transcendence.
Oh fuck me.
It's like you wake up one day you like
Wiener.
you're straight, one day you're gay, one day you're pansexual, one day it's just whatever day you have, whatever you feel. When
I don't
you
know
get
if
up.
it relies on a sexual orientation, like gay or straight, but I definitely think it's like that whole masculine versus feminine
Yeah.
thing. And then the other one I found was Samoan.
No
What?
way.
No.
This one is like Fa'afin, F-A apostrophe
No
A-F-A-F-I-N.
I never would have. Well, good thing you're not Samoan. So
That's true.
Definitely coming
I'll
up
say-
them tribal tattoos.
I can't believe they would let this happen. in
yeah,
the
that
fucking
would
culture.
surprise the
It definitely
shit out of
surprised
me.
me.
Like the Native Americans don't that much. The Indian stuff, not as much because like where they're at, I guess like they're not as price strict. But the Samoans doing this shit is
Yeah, I mean, because there was one tribe, they're not Samoan, but something like that. Did you see like where they were blocking the LGBT parade?
they were like
Yeah.
it was all the men. They
They were
like,
doing
Yeah. Oh, that was New Zealand.
Yeah, New
Yeah,
Zealand.
New Zealand.
I mean, it's not Samoan, but it's very
I'm not gonna
similar.
lie to you. I didn't know that New Zealand had like Samoan type of people
Me
there.
either.
well, they were New Zealanders, but like they.
Well, yeah,
They
I didn't
do
know
look-
that was a culture in New
But
Zealand.
you figure
Well, yeah,
it's
they're
kinda
close.
close.
Yeah, they're really close.
Because,
Well,
I
you
mean,
remember
you know-
that's where the Sambian tribe is from, close to that area.
Well, yeah, they're close
they
to that
suck
area
kids'
too.
dicks.
But
No, the
Yeah.
kids suck
oh yeah,
their
the kids
dicks.
suck their dick. Yeah.
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 Yeah, but I mean that doesn't have anything to do with the other.
All right,
It
so
might
this
be.
isn't. One, is he holding a fucking turtle or is that a plate of straw?
I think
It's
it's,
a
a plate
plate
of
of
fruit.
Chocolate
He's
covered
looking very
strawberries.
submissive right now. I'm not gonna lie. I first thought that was a woman at first showing their tits.
Well, I'm glad it's
The
not.
one on the right is definitely like feminine.
Oh yeah.
I think they're both feminine.
The one on the left now you can kind of tell it's a man.
Kind of. I mean, you give
The
me,
one on the
you
right,
give me a
though.
couple beers. I'm just saying.
One on the right though, it looks like your typical like Hawaii mom.
What-
Wait, did he
What's-
say?
What's up with Yo?
Yo,
What?
did he say what I think Yo said?
He said, I mean, after a couple beers,
Well, okay, so don't go there because you're shaming me.
I
Whenever
am
you made
shaming
it,
you.
Yeah,
okay.
that's
All right,
Trump's my president now. I can
what's your
shame
thought?
again.
here we go.
All right, here we go.
'Cause these are some of them are top. Now,
All right, Claudia. How you say that last?
well, it's probably Claudio.
Well,
So
okay,
Tell me you ain't hitting that.
but does it
I'm
have a
not-
dick or not?
I don't
Because
see
if it has
one.
a dick, I'm not doing it 100%.
Yeah,
But
but you
okay,
can
what
tape
if
it
they
up
no
pretty good.
longer have one?
I would try.
so it's just a vagina. No,
I don't know.
If I'm drunk and I didn't know, and like as I slip it in, it's like, hey, by the way, I used to be a man.
But here's the
I'm
thing.
not,
Like,
dude. I'm with you. I'm
yeah.
finishing.
Here's what I want to
I'm
know.
finished.
And there's not enough information out there about this. So, like, when you slip it in, does it actually feel like
Nah,
a vagina?
I think
I
that's
think
why
it
they usually
does.
make you
It's
wear
definitely-
condoms.
yeah, I would say
Well,
it's
then they can
definitely
get
going to be
wet.
dry.
No, they can't get
They don't have
wet.
That's what I mean.
hormones
But
to
like,
get
that's
wet.
why if you put a condom on or lube, like it,
I
probably
think it's
feels-
going to feel very similar.
it's probably
It-
feels better than an actual woman's pussy to
Probably
be honest, because it was
does.
genetically made. So like that shit's probably like.
And you might as well just put a condom on and fuck a dude in the ass. I mean,
Oh no, that's
That's not the
different,
same.
dude. Because then you take the condom out, the shit on it. Trust me.
what?
You should trust me. All right, here we got this one,
know,
and I got a thing for Asians. Nong Pui,
Yeah, that one still has a wiener though,
maybe
like a little button.
But some of these
Maybe.
are hard to tell.
they are very hard to
Now
tell.
the good ones, like the ones that they paid, thousands and thousands.
Oh, yeah.
They trick you. That one's not.
That
That's,
one looks like
yeah.
a man.
I'm still.
If you're,
I'm not.
If you're
I'm
going to
hitting
be
it.
a trans and you're going to go through with the actual switch, like get bigger tits.
You
Yeah.
but see, that's really shady. I'm sorry, I disagree. If I did not know that this was on a site showing me like trans
Yeah.
women,
There's no way you didn't look
I'm-
at that Michael Jackson nose
Right.
and that
And the
manly ass
jaw.
face and say,
Jaw.
I can't tell. You
I'm-
just don't want to be able to tell.
Her hair or his hair is there because it's hiding the Adam's apple.
Yeah, Tim, that's
disagree.
oh,
no,
my
that
God.
one, yeah, that one I
Ugh.
agree.
it's like
That
Sean
looks
White
like
went blonde.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Doctor Strange.
It looks like Sean White went blonde.
I mean, I agree, but same thing. I mean, if I'm drunk enough and
It's literally a man's
Oh.
ass.
it-
Even if I'm drunk, I'm not hitting
That's
that.
Lepetti
Zit-
with long
zit-
hair. Pretty
Oh
much.
my God. Never mind, I
Lepetti
take
with
it
a
back.
wig.
Petty, I love you, but now I take it back. I'm not hitting it.
Was this a young school trans?
Right? Should we even be showing
Harisu.
this?
Oh,
Harisu.
Diana. Harisu. She's ready. The little slip, it could be a little bit higher up. It's too far down the knee.
See, now here's the thing. All right, what happens if you're at a bar? You're young, you're horny as fuck. Guys in the early 20s. You go to a bar and you take someone like this home. You're going home with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
If they never tell you,
then
that
it's
they
not
are
gay.
a
'Cause it's not your
dude.
fault.
well, it's
Just
not
like if
gay.
they never
That's what
tell
I'm
you
saying.
they're under 18.
but like
Rape, 'cause you don't know.
my stance on the whole trans thing. So like, if I take that home and I never find out until way later, and we already fucked, like,
Yeah,
how am I supposed to feel?
but how hurt are you going to be when you eventually fall? I mean,
think-
imagine you
I
fall
think
in
that's
love.
actually can be a
Right,
lawsuit.
that's what I'm saying, like,
that
what-
can be a lawsuit though. I think
what
they
if you
have to
fall in
disclose
love
it.
with
Forget
that
the
person?
lawsuit though, but how would you feel? Like that's going to fuck up your entire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're like,
I think everybody's
I fell
slightly
in
gay.
love with this person. I fell in love with this person. I've been fucking it for I don't know how long,
Her.
and so
he said,
Yeah.
how
Damn.
long?
No,
How long?
you can't say
Like-
hit when that thing tricked you to
I
fucking
don't
for a
know.
couple
That's
months.
true.
You call that bitch a fucking her.
I don't know how I would feel like whenever I finally found
Listen,
out.
this is weird take, but I'm going to say this because I think all of it's a mental health thing. But I don't mind the ones who actually go through with the whole process and they're like, I feel like a woman
yeah.
or a man, and like they go and they look like these people. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, you know what?
And as
Hey,
long as they don't push like
yeah,
like,
I don't mind.
there's
any
some
of them,
that are
but-
like stay away from the children. Number one, like that you if you want to go and live a normal life, I don't give
Yeah,
a
if
fuck.
I
Go
accidentally
for
call
it.
you
Do you,
him in
boo-boo?
public, don't yell at me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not trying to offend you, but like
My only
I'm not
thing
playing
is, I think we
scientist.
all
Right.
agree. My only thing is like, if I'm a single guy, you gotta tell me up front. Don't get me fall in love with you
I
because
feel like they have to.
Yeah.
I
I,
It's
agree.
like,
feel like
don't
they
you,
have
aren't
to
you
also.
like, can't you get in trouble if like you have AIDS? You don't tell people you got
I
AIDS.
don't know.
I think you can
think
like,
so.
yeah. I fucked a girl with herpes once, and she told me she had herpes.
Oh, and you still fucked her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
wore a condom.
I mean, this
Oh,
one,
okay.
this one, I don't want to say. I mean, this one, she looks tall.
Why does it look like Jenny McCarthy?
Damn, I just don't think she's hot.
That looks like a WNBA.
I don't think
Consider-
she's hot either.
Yeah. Oh.
That one doesn't do it for me either. It definitely looks like a
Office girl.
European.
Like,
Definitely doesn't
yeah,
look American.
office girl. Oh, we all know Tim's gonna fall for this one.
Dude, I like my Asian girls.
I don't hate them.
I can tell. I can look in the eye. I can see the Asian, like kind of like.
Yeah,
young
those
man.
eyes are pretty. Those are some big eyes right there. That looks like something out of
After I
anime.
just said I can look in the eyes, I can tell it's a young Asian man. Yeah, but those eyes are pretty.
Those are some big eyes.
Tim,
That's
you
something
don't-
straight out of an anime.
Come over here,
What?
because you're not helping your case on having this one either. Just fucking leave those off, bud.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't see the man.
I
can
don't
see them in the
either.
eyes.
She's gorgeous.
Like it feels like it's.
Listen, I've thought about this before. Like,
That makes
I've-
sense. You're really not helping yourself.
No, I have never put this
Why?
much thought into.
No.
why is it okay for him to say shit but not me?
because I say normal gay shit.
You're really like trying to fuck one. Like you're,
No, not that. No,
you're really
no,
trying to fall in love with one.
no,
You're
not
trying
that.
to justify how you
No.
can possibly fall in love with
No,
something
not
like
that. No, it's about the mail
Them.
order brides.
Whatever.
I was going for
I said that.
that.
Better than it.
I don't know if it is. No, I was
Yeah.
going more for like I've always said like I'm never going to get married again, and I don't know if I really want to fall in love again. So like, God forbid, but let's say Tammy were to pass and like it, but I'm getting lonely. I would get a mail order bride.
I mean, I'm
Right.
not against that.
That's pretty.
What?
That's,
I'm not against. No, listen.
That's
And that would be
gay too.
I'm just
I
why is that
wouldn't get
gay?
a mail
It's
order
it's-
bride
no,
like one that shipped to me.
woman.
I would go over there in search of
That's how
one
you have to
because
do
that's
it.
the passport bros.
But no, that,
Haven't you heard of them?
No, but the
and they
good,
think that we're gods.
They do. They think
Yeah, but
American men
they also-
are
but
amazing.
they also eventually run away once they are here long enough to get
True.
citizenship, and then they leave the old dudes that they fucking paid for. And can you imagine a poor like Asian girl that comes over here and like has to live with? She would leave in a couple years when that passport's official.
She would fall in love with me.
Well, it's a
He is
man.
really trying to justify a way to fall in love with one.
I can't tell there.
Yeah, I mean,
It
you
looks
can't
like
tell.
your typical like 18, 19-year-old.
She don't. Yeah, I would say she barely looks 18.
I see a little redhead boy in there. I really do.
No, I don't see that.
I don't
telling
That
know.
was very fucking.
All right,
descriptive.
a little redhead man. That's what I see in that.
No,
Little redhead boy. Maybe there was some freckles. Maybe that's where you're getting at. It does look like they may have freckles.
And a tiny little mouth and big ass teeth.
Look at that one.
yeah, I can't tell.
Shannon,
on
would
that
you
one.
hit that? Why not?
I think he knows.
Go up one. Would you hit that? Why?
knows.
Why? What?
Oh.
They are girls.
He knows.
They're Victoria's Secrets models. Oh, okay. What about this one?
If I was in a bar and it had all the right parts,
Yeah, I mean,
and I went home with
you
it,
don't know.
Look at them. Look at
And I
mean,
put
look
it
at that
in.
shape. I mean, that right there does it for me. I'm gonna be honest. If I take the panties off,
The
and
only
it's still
thing that
got
throws me
penis,
off
I
is
might
you
still
can
do it.
tell.
I would get
You
tricked.
can tell the
on that
tits
one.
are fake just because of
Yeah, you can
how
tell they're.
flat it is up here, and then it just goes into.
Yeah, but
Boom.
a lot of
You
people
know.
have fake tits.
Yeah,
I get that, but
you can tell they're fake, but they're very well done. Very nice.
I would fall for
very
that
nice.
one.
I would too. I mean,
Oh, it's okay for you two to say.
But
it.
I'm not saying I'm not
Yeah,
coming
I'm
up
not
with
trying
a
to get one to
fucking
fall in
plan.
love.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm just saying I would fuck it that night and be like, oh fuck.
Just said
I
I,
just
would
fucked
fall.
the
You
dude.
said I would
Yeah.
fall for that.
Yeah, to fuck it.
Yeah,
Not to
fuck
fall
it.
in love,
Yeah,
Tim.
I'm not
I
falling
would
in love.
sit here and say, oh my
Listen,
god,
this one's out of my league
she-
anyway.
my god, him or her.
So when
fucking
you
him
said
or
I would
me,
fall, you meant
I
they
would
trick
fucking-
you. Is what
Yes.
you mean?
Yeah,
I
I
thought you
would
meant I
fall
would
for it.
fall.
Bro, we're
in
not
love.
over here giving it fucking
Look,
Valentine's Day gifts
All
and
these
shit.
ones that look hot,
This
they're
is the
all
one
out
I
of
was
my
saying I would
league
fall in
anyway,
love with
So
if I
I
didn't
I
wouldn't.
can
know.
tell that's a little Asian boy.
They're
Too.
all
That
out of
is
my
fine.
league.
You're falling in love with somebody who
Bullshit.
made my Nikes. That's what you're doing. They went and got out of the Nike factory, so they got a sex change and went on the mail order bride. And you're
Well,
fucking
shit,
that
those
kid.
eyes are beautiful.
As a boy,
Oh my
I don't know how you can't tell that's a fucking guy.
Too.
That's plain as day. That's
no,
a
I can't
fucking
tell
guy.
that's a guy.
I'm telling you, majority
It
of
has
these
the guys
pictures, with the
there.
exception of maybe
That's a
this
guy.
I
one,
don't have to worry about all this.
God.
that
because
one,
Other
I can't
than
tell with that
and
one.
that one.
Other
That's
than that-
Lepetti.
Oh, yeah, and that one. Like two of them. Other than the two of
If
them,
you didn't know,
they're out
you
of
with
my
your man,
league.
she's fucking hot.
they're out of my league, so
You
I
still
wouldn't have a chance
jerk-
anyway.
You still
No.
beat your dick
I
to
didn't
it.
go
Though.
to a bar and look at all the hot girls and then go home and beat my dick to what I could have had.
I'm just saying, if you
no, or
had
what
that
I
opportunity,
would
you
never
would.
have.
Would.
Oh, dude, that's weird.
You guys are
You
weird.
do, don't
You guys are making
No,
me
but, like,
feel weird when
oh,
y'all say weird
coworkers,
shit
I'm
all
like,
the time.
Oh, but I'm saying like you see one person
Oh, yeah,
for a
not
time,
random
you're like
people.
they're way out of
Yeah.
my league. I had no chance with them, and you have the thought of them in your head, and you're just going home and beating your dick to what you're never gonna get.
Maybe.
That's just fucking depressing.
What does that say about you, though, if you couldn't even pull a trans person? Like, I think I'm going to pull it. But, like, do I, like, it,
I'm
I
pulling.
No, I
think
want
it's
it.
all about confidence.
I
but
think I could pull one.
Listen,
I'm just
here's-
here's
saying.
the thing: they look at me and they see me with no teeth, and then they pull out their dick and they're like, "Hey, no teeth."
I don't
come
think
on."
none of these, other than maybe 2 or 3, I think most of them probably don't have dicks.
I mean, probably not. But
I think most don't nowadays. I think
Nah,
they-
listen, I'm going to give you all a life
unless they
lesson.
do porn.
not like
Unless they
any
do
of
porn,
us
then they
really
keep
have to
them.
worry about it, but like somebody else off camera, just pay attention. Because my buddy was on Tinder once, and I'm not gonna lie, we all fell for the girl a little bit. It's like the pictures looked pretty fucking real, and
They were
they had
trans?
tits. Well, I'm getting there. Slow down.
Don't
Slow your
ruin the
fucking roll.
I
story.
have questions already.
So the girl, the time was referred to the girl because at the time we thought it was a girl. Was like, hey, why don't you come over? Like my roommate's going. My buddy's like, fuck yeah. So we're like, hell yeah, dude. Like I couldn't tell, to be honest with you. Like I was like, but I was always high back then too. Like I was probably the wrong person to look. But he apparently gets there because he comes back pretty fucking like not quick, but like probably about an hour. And
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, dude, not like what you thought he is. Well, it was sucking me off.
It
And I was like, oh, he goes, yeah, I was getting sucked off. And then I was so horny and hard and ready to go that I went to rip their pants down to just punish her on the table. And when I got down to start, it's like, I guess he was once so emotional, he
Yeah.
was ripping and going, ah. He said, as soon as I ripped, a
Oh
dick
my
hit me in the
God.
chin. He pulled the pants and boxers down, or underwear down, and as soon as the dick came loose, it smacked him in the chin.
So the profile said nothing about being
No,
a trans.
there
no
was no
idea.
trans or fucking
That's
no.
funny as fuck. But
wow.
here's my thing. Yeah, isn't that a lawsuit? Like, can't you get in trouble for that
I
kind
don't-
of shit?
I don't know. He was so ashamed. He's like, I'm not saying this to anybody else. I was like, well, I'm gonna fucking tell everybody. I just won't say your name. But I said, I'm fucking saying everything.
Like, I would think that you would have to get in trouble because
I mean, technically, he didn't fuck her. At least he says he
because
didn't.
dick
I feel like
sucked.
you definitely can't.
I mean, he didn't come. Like, so I don't know.
All right, here's lost. Is it rape to have sex with a man?
not disclosing gender identity is not a crime of any kind.
Yeah. Is it rape to have sex with a man without disclosing
gotta
that
tell somebody you got
that
AIDS?
one
That's
as a
fucked
male
up.
to female transgender person?
That's pretty much like I would rather fuck somebody with AIDS and get AIDS.
Well, I don't know about that.
No, because think about it. If I come back, all right, picture everybody, picture, close your eye, picture. If I come here next Friday, I'm like, Lexus died in a car wreck or something. She's
God
going,
damn.
whatever. And I come here, I'm like, yo, I met this girl. Turns out she's trans. I fucked her and then found out she was trans. The first thing I know damn well, hubby bitch across from me is going to be like, yo, you're gay. So that's like that. You're defaming my character by
little
not
bit.
telling me,
A little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you should 100%. That should be a lawsuit,
You got to tell people you got AIDS.
right?
You should have this disclose the information.
I mean, I don't disagree, but yeah, I didn't think there. Wait a minute. So, do you have to tell someone?
That you have AIDS, yeah.
And what can happen if you don't?
That's a lawsuit.
Is it a lawsuit or is it
Yeah.
a,
No,
is it a
yeah.
crime?
I think people were trying to sue Easy E back in the day. No, Easy E was trying to sue somebody or
Wait,
something. I don't
Easy E
know.
had AIDS?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's what he died from.
Do not tell. Yes, it can be a crime to tell someone. To not tell someone you have HIV.
I guess
or
because
kind of-
technically it can kill you,
under
but now
state
it don't
law.
kill you.
Yeah, what does it? I mean,
Now it don't really kill you. Like
I mean,
what it used
I guess
to.
they kind of found a cure for AIDS, but they
It's
didn't
not
really.
Not a
Sure,
cure. It's just like
it's-
you don't progress.
Yeah,
you don't
it
really
doesn't-
die from it anymore.
You can still,
Yeah.
I think, die.
Yeah,
But
you
like
can
it's
die.
like you can
Doesn't
live
it
long.
fuck up your immune system?
Yeah,
yeah, it
you can
kills
live
all
long.
your T cells.
I don't think
Yeah.
now you die from AIDS itself. I think now you die like
You die from the
other
flu.
stuff.
But
Yeah.
like people do, I think people can take it. I think it's expensive though. So like if you
Well, yeah,
can
Magic
afford
Johnson's still living.
it,
And
yeah.
he-
Actually, I don't even think he has AIDS.
no, he does still have AIDS. He's just
Oh.
you have to be on a certain medicine for the rest of your life.
We'll have to have him on the podcast, see if what he does.
So what? So that's what.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. So if that happened to me and I'm like, guys, did this? Would you like? Would I be gay?
Yeah.
That's not my fault.
We've talked about it before. I don't know that it's gay.
I think if you go
I
back,
think
if you,
go back for
yeah,
more,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you
If
go
you
back
keep
for
fucking-
more, here's the thing.
he's like on the down low, like, hey guys, I'm running late. And like, dude, why is this guy late all the fucking time? And meanwhile, he's like fucking this trans.
100%, I'm going to make fun of you the first time, whenever I first hear about it. But I'm not going to judge your character. I'm not going to judge you on it. Like, I'm not going to be for real about it unless you go back for more.
What if he like fell in love with this person? And they
Oh
had a
yeah, then I'm going to
relationship?
judge him.
Oh well, you know what? I think if they have no man parts, I don't think it's gay.
That's what a trans is. It's
That's what.
still
No,
gay because
you can be trans without
they are
without switching.
biological men.
Yes, but if there ain't no man parts down there,
They
and it's a
are
pussy.
biological men.
Here's the thing: if it's as good, like
Right.
we're saying, if it's a good pussy, it'd be hard to knock it
It's
back
less.
more.
It's less gay if there's no dick.
How the fuck do you not burn when you go into church?
Listen.
I'm not saying I would do. I'm just.
We got-
You know me. I question everything.
we gotta agree on something. It's less gay if there's no dick.
I agree. I agree.
It's
said
less
what?
gay. It's less gay if there's no dick.
No, because
It's
they're
like
still a
semi-gay,
man.
but it's semi-gay. But it's like less gay.
No, I don't think there's. It's either
kinda
you're
gay.
gay or
It's less gay.
It's either
If
gay
I'm
or
fucking
not.
somebody who was a born man, but they have a
But
pussy
it
and
doesn't
tits,
still. Okay, it doesn't
and-
make it. Oh, it's
or-
kind of gay.
or there's
It's still gay.
or you're fucking Little Nas X. That's gayer than me fucking a dude with a pussy.
That's facts.
No, listen. No,
And he's putting it in his butt.
listen. There's no like. Oh, it's kind of gay. Because even kind of gay is still gay.
But it's like there's different levels of gay.
But it's
There's like
still
your
gay.
bro.
There's
There's
a-
like
there's
your
a
bro
spectrum.
gays. There's like your like.
No, because you're
And they
not.
kinda
There's
gay,
no
then
bro
there's, like-
gay because you're not really gay. You're just like.
but
you know what?
You walk around
I'm
with
starting
my
to get-
pocket in your
time
hand.
out. If
I'm
I-
serious.
if I
Like to
come out,
rub
if I come,
somebody's-
if I come out and I'm like, yeah, I'm gay.
Watch
still ain't gonna
you
be my
rub
best friend?
Someone's dick.
Yeah. What
Let
if
me
he was?
outside.
What if he was? We've had this conversation.
But if I
He
came
might
out, I was
be
like,
gay.
yo, what if I'm gay? Like, what if I was like,
Then you're gay.
tomorrow I'm like, hey, I'm gay. You still gonna be my bro?
Yeah, I'm still
Okay,
gonna be
so
a
then
bro.
That's the bro gay. It's like the dude that you're like,
But he's
yeah,
not gonna fuck
hey,
you though.
But here's
don't
the thing.
change with me and stop rubbing me
There-
now
a
because now
part-
I don't
A part
know.
of me has always kind of thought
That's
because
fucked up.
I watched
What? You're
you.
gay?
No,
He's
him.
not gay.
I watched you
We've
rub
had this
a man
conversation. You might.
That's not gay.
get
though.
him hard and then rub him again to check to see
Yeah,
if he got
we
hard.
just had this
But that's
conversation.
not. But that's
that long
not like
ago.
that's not like gay. Like that's. I'm just open. Like I don't. I do it for laughs. I'm not like, haha, I love dick. Ha 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 ha. I'm just like, it was a bad night on shift. I like to make people laugh, and I feel comfortable.
So
with
he
my
goes to
body.
gay.
Yeah, gay's funny.
That was always his thing
It's
at
kinda
camp. I
funny.
mean, he did walk around
I
with
still
my
do it.
pocket and his
Everybody's
hand.
still talking.
I sneak up. Listen, the one poor kid at work, 'cause I will say he has the biggest ass on a guy I've ever seen in my life. But like, I'll like try to rape him at work. Like I'll like wrestle him around, and like he slipped one time and gave up the position, so I jumped right on top of him. Cam, I kiss Cam on his neck all the time. He's like, dude, what the
He's
fuck?
tried to do that to me
Yeah.
so many times.
It's like we'll be watching a show and like we're like, shoulder to shoulder, and like I'll be like,
Yeah, but okay. So here's the thing, though. What if the other person didn't resist?
I'm not gonna fucking do it.
Are you sure?
I've watched gay porn. I could never do that.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100% on everything
They
I
start,
love.
I
start
could
giving
not
you the
be
body language, and they
Well,
start
Well,
backing
No,
it
I
up to
couldn't.
person
you.
that he was rubbing their dick to get hard, they didn't resist.
and they're gay. That's gay. He's like, you let me get hard, or not me. You let yourself get hard. That was gay. That's
Didn't you,
easy.
but you said you got hard.
No, I didn't.
He got hard.
I
yeah,
thought
I
that when-
never did.
maybe I'm getting my stories mixed up.
Yeah,
then. I thought
you're
there was
fucking up.
I thought there was a time where you got hard.
No, I've never
I
got
remember.
hard being gay with people. I got hard watching a TV show with other dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were
That was
watching a
it.
TV show
But
with other dudes, and he got
straight
hard.
sex. But it
Yeah,
was
that-
straight
yeah, that's
sex.
not gay.
Yeah. That's just weird.
Yeah.
Socially
He
inappropriate.
goes, I've never got hard being gay.
Yeah. Well, fake gay, sorry.
All right.
This video is so not going to go well.
This
on
is a
YouTube.
fucking awesome video. This is one of
This
the funniest
video
ones
is-
we've done
We're
in
going to
a
get
while.
5 views because YouTube algorithm is going to put us at the very bottom.
Yeah. But maybe the TikToks will do well. Some of these TikToks do pretty good.
Yeah, we have been getting a lot of hate. Like, this isn't it.
Is this real?
This isn't a real podcast.
This is very
Still
real.
watch the whole clip, though, you dumb bitch.
Yeah. I just wish some would go to the actual videos for context.
Yeah, I know,
You know?
right? We'll go watch the whole thing.
Now, some people only like to judge off of little tiny clips because you know,
Yeah, with
they're-
their fake fucking profile
right,
pictures.
Yeah.
like keyboard
Fuck boys.
warriors.
They're probably fucking trans.
Oh, don't do that. Watching us everywhere.
All right. Well, we love you guys.
Well,
We still do.
guys and girls,
Guys and girls.
Just,
and it's and them. That's
we don't love you.
I don't know. So that Chinese girl.
Tim
Come find
loves
me.
you,
Come
but
find me.
the rest of us
Find me.
don't.
And we got to stop because if he brings his Chinese girl one more time,
He's trying to fall in love.
Listen.
Deuces.
See y'all later.